Hello guys, Joe with Smokin Joe Spit Barbecue. Today I'm going to make some cast iron green chili cheese cornbread and I'm going to smoke it in my Yoder pellet grill, so stay tuned. Hello guys, Joe with Smokin Joe Spit Barbecue here. Look at that. Look at these burnt ends, guys. Alright guys, welcome back. So as I mentioned, we are going to make some cast iron green chili cheese cornbread in my Yoder smoker. And this is a double batch, so if you're just going to make one batch on a cast iron skillet, which by the way I'm using a 12-inch cast iron skillet, just cut the ingredient list in half and that'll work fine for you. So I'm going to go over the ingredients list here. I've got 2 sticks of melted butter. I've got that right here. I've got 2 cups of cornmeal, 2 cups of flour. I've got 1 teaspoon of salt. I've got half a teaspoon of paprika that I'm going to use as well. I've got a 1/4 cup of honey. I've got 4 large eggs and 3 cups of milk. Real simple. And then I've got let me see. By the way, guys, if you guys don't have self-rising flour, you can make your own. Just add some baking soda or baking powder. I'm sorry, baking powder into your flour with a little pinch of salt. Mix it up, and you'll be fine. You don't have to use or buy self-rising flour. The last thing that I'm going to use is my green chili. I'm going to use about a cup of green chili. I'm going to chop these up, and I'm also using 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. This is a Fiesta blend, which is cheddar and a Munster cheese in this package. So, guys, I'm going to chop up these chilies. Real simple. I've got, again, about half a cup of green chilies, and that should be more than enough for this batch. So I'm going to chop these up, guys, and we'll come back once I have them all chopped up, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So I've got my green chilies chopped up, and now it's time to mix the dry ingredients. So again, 2 cups of flour, or self-rising flour if you have it, and also 2 cups of cornmeal. So I'm just going to sift everything here. I don't like any lumps or anything like that, and plus it helps mix everything together. Since I did add or mix them both together, I want to go ahead and sift them both. So I'm going to add all of my dry ingredients first, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my wet ingredients in second. And you get this nice fine powder, guys, inside the bowl. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it really helps with the texture of the cornbread as well. I don't know if you guys have ever had cornbread and it's kind of lumpy. Doing this will help eliminate that. There we go. I'm also going to sift my salt and my paprika, just like that. Okay, I've got some big pieces of salt that I don't want to put in there, so I'm just going to leave those to the side. And next it's time to add or incorporate my wet ingredients. So 3 cups of milk. Again, this is a double batch. That's cold milk. I've got 4 eggs. Mix that in there. I'm going to go ahead and mix this together. Just get it all nice and mixed in there. What I like to do is I like to add my butter after all of this is incorporated or mixed well. You can see here. See how it's coming together. Okay, give that a really good mix. Make sure you mixed all the eggs in there. Get the edge of the bowl, get all that flour off of the edges, and you have this consistency, just like that. Okay, at this point I'm going to add my 2 sticks of butter. Actually, that's a little over 2 sticks because I saved some for my muffin tin. And then I got a 1/4 cup of honey. Add a little bit of sweetness to this. That's going to help with the hot chilies. The chilies that I'm using from Hatch, guys, are what they call triple X, and they are extremely hot. Okay, so anything that if you want to cut the recipe down, again, not all green chili is created equal, but this batch is extremely hot. So I've got a little over a cup, so I'm just going to add it in there. You guys know I like spicy food, so we have about 1.5 cups of chopped green chili. There you go. And then add my cheese. Again, 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. You can just use cheddar if that's what you have. Mix it all in there. And give this a good mix. So this is what we have. Okay. And the green chili, guys, I didn't chop it like super fine. I want a little bit of texture in my cornbread. So, guys, I'm going to set my smoker at 400 degrees. I'm going to let my cast iron skillet, once my smoker comes up to temperature, I'm going to put my cast iron skillet in there and let that half a stick of butter melt. After it sits in there about 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and drop my muffin tin in there, because obviously this is pretty thin. It's not like cast iron. So that's not going to take a whole lot to warm up. And I do have a little bit of butter in my muffin tins already. And that butter's going to be nice and hot in my cast iron skillet. And I will bring you guys outside once I pour this into the cast iron skillet and my muffin tin. But look at this. Nice big green chili chunk. So stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys, we're outside and my smoker is set at 400 degrees. And my cast iron skillet has been in there for 10 minutes. And my muffin tin has been in there for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put the mixture into the cast iron skillet and to my muffin tin. I'm actually going to drop them in the muffin tins first. I'm using a 1/2 cup. And I'm going to put about 1/2 cup into each slot here. This smells good already. And the rest of the mixture, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the cast iron skillet. Make sure you get the edges. Spread it out. Alright guys, we'll be back in about 25 minutes, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So the cornbread is done and the total cook time was 25 minutes. Again, my smoker was set at 400 degrees and it's done. The muffins just fell off of the actual muffin tin. I just turned it over and they fell out. As far as the cast iron, it was really loose in the cast iron pan. Just got this spatula, it's kind of flexible. Went around the edges first and then just slipped it in on the bottom, picked it up, put it on my cutting board. So the only thing left to do is to taste this. First thing I'm going to do is cut a wedge off of this cornbread here. And guys, this cut knife, I may have mentioned it on a couple other videos. It is extremely sharp. It's my new favorite knife. I will leave a link to where I bought it on Amazon. But look at this. Nice little wedge of cornbread. Still a little warm. Oh, let's give this a shot. I like this crusty area, the back of it. So I'm just going to take a piece off of here and give it a shot. Look at that. You can see the green chili in there. Nice crunch. That is really tasty. Guys, you guys have got to make this. Especially those of you guys that have a Yoder smoker. If not, cook it in whatever smoker you have. If you can get it to 400 degrees. Man, very good. This is going to be good for, like, if you make a bowl of chili. I know there's a big debate whether to eat chili beans with beans or without beans. Me, I like beans with it, but this would be excellent with a nice hot cup of or bowl of chili beans, or maybe as a side to your barbecue platters. Highly recommend that you guys try this. It is delicious. It's not extremely spicy, but it's really good. You can add jalapenos as well if you don't have green chili, but give us a shot. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. Just proof to show you guys that you don't just have to, or these smokers don't just cook barbecue, they actually cook. You can actually bake in them just as I did today. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Ask any questions you guys may have. Until next time, Joe at Smokin Joe's Barbecue. See ya.